Hello, so maybe could you just present yourself? Yes.
Hi, I'm Stefanie, ECKELHART from Austrian Post. We're here in Vienna.
Nice. And was it your first time here for the workshop?
Yes, it was my first time at the workshop, first time in this project with these colleagues.
Did you enjoy it? How was it?
Yeah, it was a very nice 2 days. It was enjoyable to be able to come together in person again after this long time of the pandemic. But I think we had some fruitful discussions.
What kind of fruitful discussions did you have? What was the biggest challenge maybe you found in your scenario during those 2 days?
I think our scenario, from what I've heard from the other ones and the other one that was discussed also in these 2 days, our scenarios was the one closest to reality. So I was happy about that because it was easier to put yourself in the situation of that scenario. But still, it's challenging to think about what will be the situation in 8 years. To still put yourself in that situation. We've seen that the last few years have brought a lot of challenges and changes. So who knows how the next years will continue. So to put yourself in the situation of 2030 and actually try to live in that year is challenging.
Yes, okay, I can imagine. And in your scenario, what was the favorite idea or character you proposed that you really, marked you?
We developed the position of the Chief Sustainability Officer, which I prefer as it is a member of the board, and I think it shows the importance of sustainability and environmental topics in the future to put a person on top of the hierarchy. It must not be a hierarchy as we know it now, but just to make sure that it's a topic dealt with by everyone and to be a top priority.
Great. Anything else you want to add? Something you enjoyed? Something you want to share with us?
I want to say that it's an interesting discussion, even more if it's a topic you don't deal with in your daily business life, business work maybe, as it is for me. So it's interesting to be in a completely different field of topics to deal with and to think about. And I'm optimistic that it will bring answers to a lot of questions we have now and in the future.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Здравей. За втори път участвам в проекта на Комитета по социален диалог. И нашия сценарий, с който работим тук и който горе-долу се припокрива с моите виждания за нещата, именно адаптивност при новите условия на развитие в обществото като цяло. Добрите и положителните неща в този сценарий са, че дават възможност да се стиковат, обединят и обхванат различните култури на различните представители от различните места в Европа, Северна, Централна, Южно и Югоизточна Европа, което дава възможност за различни виждания на нещата по отделните въпроси, да се асамблират и да се обхванат различните виждания и да се сепарират и изведат на преден план най-важните, най-значимите неща относно тези различни хрумвания на различните хора, може би често граничещи с не там популярните и нормалните виждания към момента, малко като фантастични виждания и решения за различните неща. И това, което аз виждам като цяло най-добре в този сценарий адаптивния именно е възможността хората да бъдат по-полезни както на околните, на всички околни, така и да запазят и съхранят своята работа, защото все повече с цифровизация и дигитализация на работните процеси намалява нуждата от чисто физически труд и хората по този начин, работещите в системата на пощенските съобщения, могат да запазят и да разширят своята дейност, предвид, пак казах, на влизането на цифровите технологии и намаляването на чисто физическите обеми и необходимости от хора да извършват физическа дейност. Това е всичко, мисля.
Така, аз съм за втори път участвам в този проект. Първият workshop беше в Загреб, това е втория. Всеки надгражда на другия и става все по-интересен, защото вече имаме и повече информация за отделните сценарии. Бих казала, че е много интересен и много полезен и след като се върнем в България, задължително организираме пък национален въркшоп, на който разказваме резултатите и изводите от него. Кое беше най-голямото предизвикателство? Най-голямото предизвикателство е все пак да прескочим тези 8 години до 2030 година, да променим начина си на мислене и да се опитаме да мислиме като хора, живеещи след 8 в 2030 година. Разбира се, имаме достатъчно информация за тенденциите, за развитието на пощенския сектор и все пак да се пренесеш умствено там и с мислите и с чувствата си. Това наистина е проблем, но смятам, че поне постепенно успяхме да се справим с тази задача. И кое е любимото ми? Аз, тъй като съм инженер по образование, много държа на всичките иновативни технологии, диджитал технологии, смарт и много важно за мен е обучението на пощенските работници. Те трябва да бъдат готови за всички промени и за този цифров свят, диджитал свят, в който ние живеем и в който все повече автоматизацията ще замества техния труд. Слава Богу, той няма да е толкова тежък, те ще имат много повече свободно време за себе си и така си представям бъдещето все по-лесно и все по-хубаво и все по-интересно и атрактивно като работа и като живот на хората.
Maja, first question would be, what did you enjoy of these 2 days? What was your favorite part?
I enjoyed the challenge because the scenario we worked on was really a complex one, not exactly how I envision our future, but okay. So I enjoyed that, and I enjoyed the discussion that we were having because people were coming with different ideas, different views of the scenario. So we all had the same starting point, but came with different ideas. So it was nice and interesting. Tough to be concentrated all the time, but nevertheless interesting.
Great. And what was your favorite idea that came out of the work that we did?
Oh, I like community center, and I especially like that the other group just renamed our community center to Postal and developed it a little bit differently, but actually obviously we have the same idea. We developed some other things like local assistance or something like that, and we have the shaman and Sherpa, which was also interesting. So we went different ways. They had the same idea but developed it more in depth, that one idea, and we had a community center as a base and then developed some other ideas, but basically it's a good thing that we both groups understand the same scenario in the same way, in a way.
It was reassuring to see that.
Yeah, we didn't miss the whole point.
Okay. And what's your wish or something to keep in mind for the next workshop?
Actually, I don't know what to tell you because we are going to work on the 5th scenario, which is going to be completely different from the previous ones in this workshop and the previous one. So I don't think that we actually should keep anything from these scenarios for that one because we have to start fresh.
Okay.
But just the same enthusiasm about solving the problem and finding the solutions and challenges and things like that. I think it was the same during the first workshop, this workshop, and I hope it will be the same during the next workshops.
Thank you very much, Maja.
You're
Great.
welcome.
Hello, hi. Добър ден, казвам се Yanina и съм човешки ресурси, ръководител, директор в дирекция човешки ресурси в България. За пръв път участвам в този вид, в този формат на workshop-а. Интересен е. Не знам какво се е случило в първата част на формата, но тук научих много интересни неща, които биха заменили човешкия фактор и физическия труд с дигитализацията и с машините и с роботите, които се очаква да навлязат в 2030 година. Предизвикателство е, защото за България особено хората много трудно приемат новите технологии, новия вид услуга, направена от машината или от робота.
Какво си представяш бъдещето?
В бъдеще си представям едни по-усмихнати хора, по-щастливи и доволни от обслужването в пощенския сектор и едни работници, които са удовлетворени от начина на изпълняване на своята услуга в нашата страна.
1, 2, 3, go.
Hi, my name is Irina. I'm from Latvia. I'm a trade union president, and it was second time I participated in project on scenarios on future building of postal sector 2030, and I find it very useful, very exciteful. I'm a fan of design thinking, of exchange of ideas, of professional management and coordination of ideas, meeting people, networking. Having the views from employers' side, from trade unions' side, from European Commission, knowing the priorities, knowing that post is essential, knowing that we want to be shapers of the future, we want to have our active role, and also have a real picture, not some rosy flowers and some dreams, but like real scenarios, also with wild cards and some unexpected moments. So we analyze a lot, we deepen, we create a good network, good ideas and almost solutions, yes, like tangible ideas, yes, which are very useful for our everyday life, whether we are unions, whether we are employees or postal operators, and just being ready for the future and being open and hoping for the best, but being ready also for not so good scenario. So my favorite scenario, of course, is the orange one, the innovative society, and we worked a lot on innovation and on profession, for instance, innovation and creativity manager, which could be a future profession in the post, and it's really super cool.